5 signs you're overtraining. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is episode 25 of the podcast. We're going to talk about 5 signs you're overtraining. 5 signs. This is a very important topic because we're going to talk about how fitness fanatics overtrain. Maybe these are the signs that you should be watching out so you don't overtrain and actually plateau, don't see progress, or injure yourself future on. How these podcasts work is typically 3 to 1 subjects we talk about, and we go into more detail in those subjects. Today we're just going to talk about one subject, which is the 5 signs that you're overtraining, but we're going to talk about 5 things. So let's get into it. Decreased performance. This is typical how pretty much fitness fanatics or people who actually train very hard has a decrease in performance. That could be measured by less weight. So you did 8 reps, but next week you did 7, or you do 6, and then you do 5. You have a decrease of performance. Or maybe you do a cardio performance. So you did a mile, you did for 6 minutes. Then after that, next time you did for 7. You're decreasing your performance overall. So intensity, frequency, and volume. And you can measure that how you measure performance. But if you see a decrease in performance, not upcrease, because we want to see an upcrease in performance, to dictate that we are growing as humans, to dictate that we are actually getting stronger. But if we have a decrease in performance, that will hinder our growth. So if you're having less weight on the bar than before, and you can hit that weight, the previous weight, for more reps or for more weight, then yeah, you have a decrease in performance. If you can hit that rep range, but you just lack and you feel exhausted, or possibly you feel injured, you feel sore, so you can't hit the same amount of reps, you have a decrease in performance. You guys really have to make sure and look and be honest to yourself. It's just you in the gym room, You have to see if you are decreasing in performance to see where you can fix those things. So something to watch out for. Getting sick very easily. This is another way for the body to respond when you're overtraining. People who overtrain is telling the immune system that, it rapidly, like, okay, I'm gonna give the analogy. Imagine drinking alcohol 24/7. You're an alcoholic, right? And you telling the liver, like, pump out, trying to oxidate all this alcohol, right? Over time, that will actually backfire because the liver can do so much before it gets overwhelmed. Same thing with the immune system. If you're getting sick very easily, it's because possibly you're overtraining. You overtrain to a certain point that your body can't have time to recover, which can reflect on your sleep quality, which can reflect on your mood, and it can reflect on many other things. But let's just talk about training. If you're overtraining on weights, overtraining in general, your body's saying, hey, we need to chill out because we are overwhelmed with how many viruses we're getting, because you're probably in the environment you go into, you're probably sweating way more often, or you're just very weak because you're overtraining. You're getting decreased performance and you're getting weaker because of that. So keep that in mind. Mood changes, irritations, or depression. So I'm just gonna make it simple. If you get mood changes, so if you're like mad here and there, or get mood swings, that's a better thing. That can really reflect on your overtraining. If you overtrain and next day you feel sore, you feel like fucking anger, like you're cursing and everything, like, oh my peck, and you talk to your friend, you feel like shit. That is a problem. You don't want to feel like shit just because it's the weight room. Training is different from exercise. Exercise is exercise. Training, if you're trying to get stronger, that is training. Exercise is doing all that cardio stuff. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to train with bars, and we're trying to actually be smart with our training, going hard in the gym to the point that we're sore and we being agitated or even depressed because our decrease in performance. Like, I don't want to see my bar go down, I want to see my bar relatively the same or actually go up. If it goes down for like a few weeks, I'm going to be pretty depressed about that, because I'm doing so much progress, so much progression, and then boom, it goes down, and it's not like for 1 week, it's for like a few weeks. I'll be pretty depressed about that, if I will say so for myself. So you really have to see about how you feeling, how you feel the next day. Do you feel a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like you fucked up, or 1 you being like, yeah, I could do more. And if you feel like a 5, that's great. But if you feel like a 10 always, that's not good. So you guys have to realize to yourself and explain, like, okay, maybe this is not the best way to actually grow. The least amount will have the most amount of change. Not because you're not going hard in the gym, it's because you're doing the perfect amount to actually have more change, more development in your physique to actually grow faster than doing more. Because more does not mean better in the weight room. More can be better when doing a job, when doing other things, because you got external motivation. But you really need to focus with internal, what's healthy, and what's gonna make you the most amount of muscle growth, muscle growth. Jesus, I can't speak today. It's hot today. Okay.
Hello everybody. This video you see in the background was my old PRs when I was more lightweight. But I'm just putting this video as the background so I can do a voiceover. So pretty much this video was going to be about 5 signs you're overtraining, but I cut it down to 3 signs because my editing software didn't catch the other video that I just made. And also, why not? Makes it shorter, makes it quicker for you guys as the audience to get quick information. Even though it's not 5, it's still 3 and good quality information. But I wanted to say, this is the end of the video. If anything, if you guys could comment below in the comment section and give me some video ideas, please. I'm asking for some video ideas. Anything will work, but you gotta be realistic. That's really it for today's video. Like and subscribe, share this with a friend if this was interesting. Support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. That can help me to grow my audience and post more quality videos. Alright then, well, this is Drake or NoBSNutirition. Goodbye.